I don't know what to tell you. I literally don't know what to tell you. I don't think Chris Paul is helping that team, but I don't think anything is helping that team. What do you care, right? Like, he's not hurting you, I don't think. Apparently, pretty bad blood between coach and player.
Yeah, and Chris Paul's
Here,
always been that guy, that
fiery. He's
sort of
fiery.
fiery guy that,
Yeah.
is going to speak up when things aren't going well in ownership or in coaching, management, whatever it may be with players. And that might not be a great um, you know, role for him when you're not even playing 15 minutes a night. Right? If you're a star on this team and you are scoring 30 points a night and playing 35 plus minutes, yeah, it's
Yeah.
a difference. You know, people might listen to what you have to say. But when you're not even playing 10 minutes a night, sometimes, back to back to back uh, DNPs, people start to get sick of the same message from you over and over again.
Yeah. That's true. I mean, look, he's been a great player. He's obviously deep in the twilight of his career. Um, I think he's still respected. It's a little hard though when people yap that much at this, late in the game, right? It's one thing when LeBron does it, maybe all time, one of the all time, maybe the all time great, right? But
Mm-hmm.
so I just think it's an unfortunate situation. I didn't see the Clippers being this much of a
Yeah.
trade.
Well, I thought that they were going to be an okay team. I think we thought coming in to the season, and Chris Paul could maybe play 15 minutes a night, but
Contribute and
help
yeah,
to winning, right? Not help
yeah,
to a losing cause. And we talk about Chris Paul being at home now. The real reason the Clippers are trash is because their superstar is at home. That's the reason. Kawhi Leonard is never on the court. He's
yeah.
never playing. That's People say that Chris Paul, caused a problem on this team. They were going to be
Maybe.
losing whatever.
I mean,
What?
Chris Paul might be causing problems on the team. I'm sure he is, or they wouldn't have made this move.
Mm-hmm.
But that is the secondary effect of not having Kawhi on the floor,
Right.
right? If he's on the floor, this doesn't happen.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like I just don't think this situation happens this way.
Now, Kawhi is not a leader. Unfortunately, he's one of the guys that just goes out there and does what he does. He's not, helping out around the team or the league. He's not promoting, the NBA in really any way. He just goes out there and does what he does. So you still need a guy like Chris Paul to sort of bridge that gap, but it'd be a lot easier if you're winning and you're not,
Well,
losing
that's
by 20 points a night.
that's right. Winning sort of cures all woes, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
if you have Kawhi on the floor, even if he's not being crazy vocal or whatever, you've won six more games, seven more games,
Right.
something like that. And so, it just there's a little less need for the complaining or the agitation. And so we'll see. We'll see where he ends up. I think he'll end up somewhere. There's a chance. There's a chance he doesn't play again. I don't think it's big, but it's not zero.
Yeah, I think, because of the circumstance of why he was kicked off the team, teams might be, a little less eager to try and pick him up.
Maybe. I mean, if you think he's a missing depth piece to give you 11 minutes a night and 7 points, right? Like if a team like the Celtics last year didn't have that depth that they had at the guard, maybe add him for the stretch and you're like, we only need him 9 minutes a night just so that we can give White a rest or something like that, right?
I agree. I think the Mavericks could be a good team to put him on. They don't have a lot of point guard depth, although, Nimhard, funny enough, right? The Pacers have just absolutely blown apart their team. Nimhard now playing for the Mavericks.
Yeah.
He's starting to pick it up, and Cooper Flag's getting comfortable, and they've actually started to win some games here. You know,
Yeah.
they're not as bad. They're not a 5-win team anymore. They're up to 10 games. They're just 2 games under 500, something like that.
Yeah.
So they're
Yeah.
starting to pick it up, and his
Could be.
defense is not great. Chris Paul, I'm saying,
Yeah.
at this age, that's partly the biggest problem with him. When you're shooting whatever 30 in the 30s from the field, and then you're not playing any defense, it's hard to play more than 5 minutes a night.
Yeah. I mean, look, I think he lands somewhere. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I think it's yeah, we'll see what happens.